The high-profile case against Catherine Hoggle returns to a Montgomery County courtroom. Hoggle faces 2 counts of murder over the disappearance of her 2 children, Sarah and Jacob. That was back in 2014. Now, for years, Hoggle was deemed legally competent to stand trial, but a judge reversed that decision in December.
Lionel Donovan is live for us in Rockville now with what to expect during today's hearing. Some changes. Lionel, good morning.
Good morning, Allison and Wisdom. Like you said, we've been following this case for some time now, but this hearing, which is scheduled for later on this morning, does stand out because David Felsen will not be there. Felsen has represented Hoggle throughout her competency hearings, and he has argued that she is not legally competent to stand trial. However, during the last hearing, which was held on December 23rd, Felsen removed himself from the case, and so Hoggle now has a public defender. And as you were saying, 3-year-old Sarah and 2-year-old Jacob were last seen on September 7th, 2014, and their mother, Catherine, was the last person seen with them. Their bodies, however, still have not been found. Initially, Hoggle was deemed legally incompetent to stand trial in 2015 and was committed to the Clifton T. Perkins Medical Center in Jessup. However, a grand jury indicted Hoggle on 2 counts of murder just days after she was released from the center back in July. Since then, prosecutors argue that Hoggle participated in her own defense, which shows that she's able to stand trial. A judge agreed, reversing Hoggle's incompetency status last December.
This has been a tough journey, and I think I know that we have always longed for the opportunity to go to trial.
In the end, my babies deserve justice. They deserve more than anything to come home and be loved on, and that's the most important thing here.
Now, this hearing is scheduled for 8:30 this morning. I'll be at that hearing to learn more about Hoggle's current status and report back with any new developments about this case. Back to you.